Good morning, everyone, or whatever time you're joining me. This is your reading for Thursday, September 12th. I have allowed for reversals as usual. And today we are officially out of the Mercury retro shade. So that means that Mercury has made it back to that original degree that it went retrograde last time. And yeah, clarity. And maybe less misunderstandings in conversations, and maybe I'll make less mistakes. Maybe I'll have less typos. Maybe I'll have less editing that needs to happen. Never know. I was born with Mercury retrograde, so there's that. Okay, Thursday. What do you guys need to know? Okay. In the morning, you might feel like you don't have as many options as you'd like. We have so that's Seven of Cups reversed. We also have the Tower reversed. Oh my goodness. And the Hanged Man reversed. Well, this is interesting. Okay. So generally, the center card is my theme. So I'm going to start with this, and then let's just add on and see what happens. So with the Tower reversed, the Tower card for me on the spiritual level, which is what these readings are about, and these for you guys are not political. So this one's nothing like, off with their head and throwing them out and all that. To me, the Tower is about breaking through so that your real self is fully present. So that you're living life coming from your real self, not from some facade, right? So when I get this card reversed, I wonder if if maybe there's just some fear of being real, and maybe there's a fear of change. Most of all, change is hard. If you make changes small, if it's one step at a time, like is always the way, baby steps, then I think it's easier. So check and see if you're feeling, because an overall message spiritually, what I'm getting here is with the Seven of Cups reversed is like you're feeling like you're afraid of change, but the fear of change is really, that's at the crux of it, but it's because you think that you don't have very many options. Like if I look for a new job, that would be major change. And maybe you're thinking that there's not much out there or much out there for you. But in who you truly are, there are all possibilities. And maybe it's not a job. Maybe it's being self-employed. Maybe it's being doing some spare, like little side jobs all over the place that add up to just as much as a full-time job, except, the benefits and all of that. Now then again, if you're retired, that's not that's not an issue. So in that sense, I would feel like the Seven of Cups coming through reverse would just be that simple, maybe feeling like you're just being tempted with all types of things that are kind of bugging you. And the real test is to get under the veil of illusion there and know that you're beautiful and perfect and wonderful just the way you are, and you don't need to add on to anything to make you better. It's more about letting it all go. And then with the Hanged Man, like letting these old ideas go, but with the Hanged Man, when this card comes through reversed, there's some indecision. There might be some unconscious old misconceptions that are needing to fall away. And then when that happens, you'll be able to view things from different angles and, question those false beliefs. But for some reason today, there's some holding on, and maybe there's a good reason for it. You know, maybe this is one of those days where we're having to take care of other things and other people that we dearly love, and our issues are kind of set aside for the day. That's what makes me wonder when I see these cards, especially reversed. Any one of these, but to have three. So maybe the key is, it would be to be open to change, open up to more possibilities than you've ever imagined. And even though you can't sit back and relax and look at everything from a different angle, you can definitely go to your divine mind and you can ask for support. You always can do that. We just tend to forget, especially those of us who grew up in homes where they weren't present with us. They were just trying to get by on their own, and they had a lot of their own issues. And we were, kind of fending for ourselves and kind of, like I always felt like I had to, it's like pulling myself up by the bootstraps kind of a thing. So you go through life thinking you have to do it all yourself, and that's just not true. These cards are really challenging that old belief, is what I'm getting here. Like, we do have options. But yeah, so illusions can be rampant with this card as well as the Hanged Man when it comes through reversed. So maybe this is really, these cards could be reminiscent of someone you're dealing with, or they could be speaking to someone that you're dealing with today. Someone who doesn't surrender, who won't look at things from different angles, and who thinks that there is no other way to do it, and really resisting change, especially if you're caretaking someone. It can be very challenging. So yeah, I'm just going to stop here. I'm not getting anything else. Okay, take good care, you guys, as always. Bye.